Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another reaction request. Hope you've been having a fantastic weekend. And guys, it's time for some more Grateful Dead because C-Boy wants to hear Morning Dew, and this is what C-Boy had to say. Last one of Deep Dive. Yeah, sure. Lots of guitars can play fast or virtuosos, but how many can make you cry? That, the genius of Jerry Garcia. Guys, I'm going to look forward to seeing what Jerry had to do in this one to start the tears of the waterfall flowing down abundantly. So without further ado, from me, C-Boy, and all of you, let's get off tap.
Walk me out in the morning dew, honey.
Jeez. Oh my God.
Walk me out in the morning dew today. I can't walk you out in the morning dew, my can't walk you out in the morning today. I thought I heard a baby cry this morning. Thought I heard a baby cry today. No way to cry this morning. No baby cry today. Where the people gone? Where the people gone today? There's no need for you to be worrying about all those people. You never see those people anyway.
I know I'm getting a little bit now. I love these guys. I love these guys, and I don't like comparing artists with other artists and stuff. But you do sometimes catch a little vibe of, other artists. It just feels, little glimpses of maybe a possible influence of theirs or something. But I'm getting like a little bit of John Lennon and Beatles vibe in certain parts. got kind of that type of you know, really just socially aware type song, you know, like Imagine or something, you know, like that kind of vibe. Just a song that is just like so real and so, coming from such a deep place that you can't help but just feel the passion just roaring, just roaring so freaking heavily, and really just gripping and grasping to really just get you and to get a hold of you, like right here, you know, like just tugging at those heartstrings, like freaking madness. Love it. Let's go.
Guess it doesn't matter anyway. I guess it doesn't matter anyway. I guess it
each instrument is replicating the passion, the realness, that feeling that vocally he's actually delivering. And every single instrument, you can tell it's like almost, it's kind of cool. It's almost like if his voice was a instrument at that particular time. I mean, his voice is an instrument, but if it was one of the different instruments other than the human voice, like a guitar, keyboard, blah, what would it sound like? What would it feel like? What would that expression translate as in that sound? It is so freaking awesome. Like, it's actually goosebumpy all the way through, because it's just so absolutely surreal how they were able to capture that essence, and each member was able to deliver that same feeling, that same intensity, that same energy as he has been doing vocally. And each one of them is telling that story in their own special way. Oh gosh, man, come on, Grateful Dead. Come on, Grateful Dead. Come on, Grateful Dead. What a symphony of emotion, a journey that they took you on. This is like one of those just absolutely amazing, just adventure rides where they really toy with your emotions early on. They really get you feeling some kind of way. And then it's almost like waiting for that climax, waiting for that explosion, waiting for it to just reach that peak, like a volcano getting ready to erupt, and then suddenly it hits that point and just like boom, and then you just let loose. And it's like actually when you're watching fireworks, and at first they just got it kind of just like, you know the foreplay of the firework game, and then suddenly on the grand finale they just freaking just let loose and they just let it all rip. Pow, 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 pow. That's what they did in the song, man. You could hear just the transitions, the journey that they were taking you on, just the just steady but definite just climb going somewhere. And then suddenly at one point it's like, no, we're just going to go ahead and simmer down now. Simmer down now. Simmer down now. And then next thing you know, they're rising again. And next thing you know, they take it all the way to the top. And then they just let it all just out. All that bottled up emotion, all that passion. They just let it just all rip free. And that is so beautiful, man. That is so beautiful when you're able to express yourself in the most incredible way possible through music. I think that is such an incredible gift to be able to share with others. And they are so good at doing that. They're so good at absolutely bringing you along and not just bringing you along for the ride, but also making you feel like you're there, part of the ride. It's like one of those things, you can go to amusement park and watch everyone else ride the rides, or you can absolutely go and get on the ride and experience it for yourself. And they're good at that. They're good at, no, come on, get on the ride with me. Come sit with me in the front of this roller coaster. We're going through the loopy loops and down the big freaking, dip like that together. We're going to do it together. Let's experience it together, And it's like, that's a beautiful thing when you understand how to connect with your audience that way. It's one of the things as an artist myself, our biggest goal is to be able to connect with our audience, to bring them along for the journey, to make them feel like they're part of the journey, that they're in that moment experiencing it with you right there, like just fully connected and just free to just let loose and allow the ride to take you wherever it wants to take you. And just being able to be free to allow that experience to take place. And to be like, okay, I'm just going to let loose and I'm just going to trust the process. And I'm just going to let it happen. And that is such a beautiful thing. And I think when you listen to Grateful Dead and you realize what they're doing, how they're setting it all up, how they're really narrating the story through song in such a flawless way that if you listen closely, you can follow along, and you can absolutely see scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, all the way to the freaking dramatic finale. It's so cool. It's really great storytelling, and I really appreciate it. I think these guys are just absolutely excuse me are master musicians. Obviously, each and every one of them know how to control their instrument and to get the most out of it in the most expressive way, not just to get it out there to create noise, but to get it to talk to you, to express that deep passion, to become one with the instrument so that it's channeling you and whatever you're feeling in the deepest regions of your soul. It is such a powerful thing, man. Like, I really appreciate what Grateful Dead does, and what they do it better than freaking most, without even blinking an eyelid. this is just Tuesday for them. You know what I mean? I absolutely love it. So thank you, C-Boy, for the reaction request. And guys, look, if you have your own reaction requests, head over to offtap.life. It's really easy to do. And then we can make your little bit of passion shine bright for you. I love you guys. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. And as always, remember to live each moment to the fullest and to keep it off tap. I'm out.
We're gonna get out of here! I'll catch you guys later for another vlog!